good afternoon from EPCOT. We're here today. Not only is it Food and Wine Festival, but today is the day that the Creation Shop here at EPCOT opened. The Creation Shop is their flagship gift shop, which took the place of Mouse Gear, and also Club Cool reopened, which is a place where you can go and get all kinds of free samples of Coca-Colas and different cola flavors from around the world. So let's go inside and check it out. We'll also probably get some food because Food and Wine Festival. There he is, Mickey the Mouse. There, and Minnie's over here too. We're headed to the Creation Shop, which is just to the right of the guest relations building here. Still a little bit of construction going on over there, but the shop is open. We just have to go around the other side of it. Wonder if we should ride Spaceship Earth really quick. Yeah, why not? I always feel so bad for this caveman. He's got an astronaut just like right on top of him, kicking him right in the head. So sad. Steve!
Worldwide downstairs canals leading us into the future. And the great library of Alexandria in Egypt is burned. Much of our learning is destroyed, lost forever. Called books by hand. But that is about to change. In the 14th century, Gutenberg invents the movable type printing press. Anywhere on the world, and in 1969,
it's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
large and expensive computers actually see the potential. Together we form a super network that grows with billions of interactions.
Matrix. Oh no, does it not find my face? Oh no. Oh, it took my photo, but it didn't work. So from the front of the park, looking at Spaceship Earth, we took a left. And so we're over to the left of Spaceship Earth right now. And we're just kind of following the pathway around over here to get to Creation Shop. And from this sign, you can tell that we are just headed towards Test Track and Mission Space. That's the direction that we're headed. We're gonna turn right before we get to them. They've already added a sign to the arrow over here for Creation Shop. Came over to the former temporary location of Mouse Gear. They've already taken the signs down now that the Creation Shop is open. And now we just have an empty building over here that I'm sure they're gonna start construction on very soon. So now we're back behind guest relations. This is the former Mouse Gear location. And then we've got Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind over there. This will be the Play Pavilion. And we've got Mission Space over there, as well as the entrance to Space 220. And we're gonna go have a look at that in a little bit because that does open on September 20th, which is very soon. Then we've got Test Track over here, some bathrooms straight ahead of us right there. And then this is where we're headed, over here towards the Creation Shop. And there's a little bit of a line. I don't know if that's the line to get into Creation Shop or to get into Club Cool. So there it is, the entrance to Club Cool. And right now there is a pretty big group of people waiting to get in. I think somebody told me that they waited about 30, 45 minutes to get into Club Cool. Well, we're headed over to Creation Shop right next to it. This is the new flagship gift shop at EPCOT. What used to be Mouse Gear is now Creation Shop. And I wanted to point out that we are still really near the construction site. There's also a construction wall right behind me. Ooh, one thing to notice though is that they have all of these lights up here on the ceiling, and these are the same lights that are all along the outside of Spaceship Earth. So these should be RGB LED lights to be able to put on any sort of show or any sort of color, display, or pattern that they would like on the ceiling here in front of Creation Shop. Oh, I kind of like this. It's very open and airy and bright. I like this a lot. And they have a lot of new EPCOT merchandise. Like take for instance this shirt right here with this cool kind of like spaceship earthy pocket thing, and it's got a zipper on it. $30. And then right next to it, this windbreaker. I like this one a lot. I love the colors of it. Oh, it's so soft too. Not like a traditional windbreaker material. It almost feels like spandex, but it doesn't stretch. It's like that cool material, so I don't know. It would probably hold up against the wind, but I'm not 100% sure. It says EPCOT down the sleeve, and then it's got the EPCOT logo here. This one is $70. Nothing on the back, just more colors. Oh my gosh, these are stinking adorable. Kids neon green figment shirt for $25. That's such a cool looking shirt. They also have these leggings over here. Kind of like multicolored Spaceship Earth design. Pretty thick feeling, and they do have pockets. Okay, $40. I feel like they would match anything too, because you got black and yellow and blue and red and green. There's like this super lightweight hooded jacket. Like, I don't know, it feels all fuzzy on the inside, like a normal hoodie, like a sweatshirt, but it's very light. And the zipper only comes down halfway. And this is $50, and there's nothing on the back, just the EPCOT logo here, and then it says EPCOT on the zipper. It's like a, what is this? This is a small. What in the world is going on with the sleeves over here? I'm very confused by this one. So this is $37. It has the EPCOT logo on it, but it's like very oversized, and it says EPCOT on the back. But like, look at how wide this is. I'm confused by it. I'm not like a fashion guy though, so maybe I just don't know. This one though, this reminds me of something that Kristen Wiig would wear. It's like a sleeveless shirt, $37, and it's the colors of the construction walls, almost like the design of the construction walls outside. It says EPCOT in black on the back. Also a very like soft shirt, almost spandexy. Oh yeah, it's stretchy too. Huh, but they're not sleeveless. It's like little teeny tiny sleeves. Okay, I have to give Disney kudos on this one. This is a pair of light up ears that have the Spaceship Earth design on them, but they're acrylic, like you can see through them, but they're rechargeable. Like they come with, this is a USB cord in here, so you can recharge the batteries on them and not have to worry about ever changing the batteries for the light up ears. So smart. There you go, there they are lit up. And these are $40. I like it. This is something that another guest that was shopping came up and said, they're totally sold out of this bag, but if you wanted to show it, you could. This is like an EPCOT bag for $60. It's so nice. It's the Spaceship Earth logo, and it's like lightweight. It feels nice. It looks super cool. It looks like it holds a lot too, and it's nice and boxy and reflective. Huh. What a great bag. So these guys own the channel, a couple of park hoppers, and they're the ones that had the bag that let me show it to you guys. So thank you guys so much. They definitely have a lot of different EPCOT stuff available here in the creation shop. How much do you think these cups are? Kind of like a colorful Spaceship Earth. 20 bucks, very lightweight coffee cup, and this is silicone on the top here. And I have a feeling the whole reason that we're seeing these colors is because, like I said, they added those lights to Spaceship Earth, and I think they should be able to kind of like make Spaceship Earth look like this with the different lights that they have on it. Something that I find interesting is there is an entire section here where you can buy Dooney and Burke bags, as well as all of the jewelry over here, and then they also have a whole section of Pandora, kind of sort of towards the back of the store. Look at this mural. Also, check out this guy's shirt. It's such a nice shirt. So they're kind of really leaning in hard on this Spaceship Earth design, and I love it. So this hat, and I also really like that they're using this kind of reflective stuff. Like if somebody took a photo of you with the flash on while you were wearing this, it would blind the flash. The same thing with this jacket here, and I think I'm gonna get one of these jackets because I really like the design of, oh, it's thick. Wow. This particular material right here is very thick, but this part is thin. Feels kind of heavy too, but I like it so much. Like, it looks cool. All right, so on the back it says EPCOT. We've got the Spaceship Earth design down the sleeves. It also has this reflective strip around the bottom and a spot where you can tie it tighter to make sure that the wind's not blowing in on you. You got a couple of zippers here. There's this gigantic pocket down here. Look at the size of this thing. That's like a purse. So I put on the jacket, and I'm a little bit of a larger person. Like, I'm 6'2", 220 pounds. Normally wear a large. This is a medium. The large, I was kind of swimming in the large. But this is not a very comfortable jacket. Like, this material here, this reflective material, makes it very stiff. And like, kind of hard to move your arms around in. And the band, because I'm wearing a medium, it fits everywhere except for right here, because this is super tight. I still might get the medium because it seems like it would be okay if you just kind of like leave it undone. But the zipper's off center too, so like, I don't know. Let's see how big the pocket's still pretty gigantic on this one too. I think I might get it, just because I do like it. There is a mesh one over here that's like a ladies style. Might try that one on too, just to see if it fits a little bit better, if it feels better. It's like for hotter climates. For $22.99, they have this 1,000-piece puzzle. Also, while I was trying on this jacket, they took away my hanger, so I can't put it back now. Okay, also this cup, or this mug, for $20. And then this vase. This is awesome. I like this a lot. This one is $30. Okay, I like that one a lot. I like that they did like white and silver as their color scheme, and it makes sense for EPCOT. Here is another jacket that is awesome. It's like mesh. You can see through it. Kind of like elastic band down here. Elastic band around the hood, the mesh hood. Got the EPCOT symbol on the sleeve. Seems like this would be nice for Florida because it's so hot here, and this is basically not wearing a jacket at all. This one was $65. I forgot to mention that one over there is $80. This is kind of a really nice jacket. Here's another look at that jacket, the mesh jacket. And they also sell, I think, pants somewhere too that I have to find. And a short sleeve shirt with that same kind of mesh sleeve on it. It's on a couple of mannequins, but I haven't found that around anywhere yet. Here's the pants, so in a solid white with that same elastic band down the side that says EPCOT. These are $45. These are very soft too, but they are thicker, so I can imagine these might be hot on a summer day here in Florida. For $37, this is the shirt that's on that mannequin with the mesh sleeves that sort of matches this jacket right here. And then it has the silver EPCOT logo down the side there. I just wanted to say, I checked out with the stuff that I got, and it was so easy to do in the mobile app. I didn't have to wait in line or anything. I just scanned everything with my phone and paid for it on my phone, and I was done. I always like to check the Nuimo displays whenever I go into a store. And this time I found something new. I haven't seen the Sally Nuimo in person, and they've got a few of them here. And Nuimos are just these little dolls that you can dress up in clothes, maybe that match what you're wearing, or just kind of a way to show off some fashion on these little dolls. You can see Sally down here is just wearing her dress, but Mickey's up here hang gliding in an avocado jumpsuit. I just wanted to point out they have these popcorn Crocs, and these Crocs actually smell like popcorn. They also have this Loungefly backpack that has popcorn on it too, and it has a popcorn bucket that looks like a balloon. I'm not 100% sure if this one smells like popcorn. I know that the shoes do 100%. So this backpack is $85 for a Loungefly. Oh, and the little zipper right here on the backside of the popcorn bucket. So I did want to point out that Creation Shop here is broken up into different sections. Right now we've got 2 different sections that are specific to EPCOT, and I did find out that all of the stuff that's here is EPCOT's permanent line. So this stuff isn't going anywhere anytime soon, so no need to rush out here and get it. So they did tell me though, because this is 2 different sections of EPCOT merchandise, this one that we're standing in, and then kind of way back there at the other end is another section of it. They'll probably consolidate it down to one section, and then the other section will become 50th merchandise for the 50th celebration of Walt Disney World. I like the design of it here too, and these colors are fantastic, but it does make it easy to figure out what you're looking for. So like this section's mugs, and this section is home goods, where you would find stuff like bowls and plates and tablecloths. Then they have a section here in the center that is for t-shirts. Love the design of the names of the sections here, like this t-shirt section. And then the murals up above it are really cool as well. And also all of the wood slats on the ceiling over here. And then I wanted to point out that they have a Zero shoulder pal that glows. So this is one of those dolls, I guess, that you would put on your shoulder, and there's a little magnetic pad that goes underneath your shirt, and it stays there with you. Over here is the seasonal section. So right now it's all Halloween stuff, as well as Food and Wine Festival merchandise. So once the next festival comes in, this will be changed out, which would be Festival of the Holidays. So I'm sure we'll see Festival of the Holidays merchandise here, and then Christmas merchandise over here. Then we have a section of toys. Oh, this is cool. Some like old school Kenner retro toys. And then I like that the card looks all used and worn. That's really neat. Sort of right next to the toys section, we've got some Star Wars stuff and some Marvel stuff over there as well. The kids section right here. And we've got some Toy Story merch. I will say that this is what EPCOT was missing while Mouse Gear was closed or in its smaller location. I'm glad that we're back into a large location like this. This is a play section. which I don't know if this is specifically a section that has anything to do with play. I think it's just like Minnie Mouse stuff for little kids. And then this is the cute section where all of the princess stuff is. Oh, and this. Look at that. That is adorable. This is $30 for this little shirt. Whole section of pins over here. And then they have a fitting room. And then this gigantic mural. I love this mural. It's cool looking. I don't know that I've seen this before. These are Apple Watch bands that are Disney themed. There are 2 checkout counters, one on either side of the shop. Or you could do like I did and do mobile checkout just within the app. And they just check it over here at this little kiosk here in the center and make sure you have everything that you ordered. And then they bag it up for you. I like that this section is just called fashion. And then they have a section over here called accessories, because this is where you would find the Loungefly bags over here. And then they have the Dooney and Burke section, as well as the Nuimo section, just on the other side of this Dooney and Burke bag wall. And then there is a jewelry section, which has all of the Pandora jewelry too. Not all of it, I guess a selection of Pandora jewelry right here. And then everybody's always asking about Jen's necklace. So Jen occasionally wears a Mickey Mouse necklace that is this brand called Chrysaloo. This is the Minnie Mouse version, I believe, right here. But she wears the Mickey Mouse version of it. And they have all kinds of Alex and Ani stuff over here as well. And then just on the other side of this is polo shirts, kind of like golf attire, it seems like. And then in this section we have some Citizen watches, as well as just regular old watches. Oh, there's a Bulova down there. I like this watch a lot. This watch is $300. Here's the other checkout. I'm gonna get over closer and see what this art is all about over there. It doesn't really say anything anywhere about what this art is, but it's very cool looking. I like it. So up above are these statues of Mickey, and these same statues were on the other side. Not these, sorry, same style of statues was on the other side. Just different aesthetics of Mickey. They're really neat. Kind of a faraway shot of where those Mickeys are and the artwork underneath them. Alright, now that we've seen all of the creation shop, it's time to check on the wait time for the line here to get into Club Cool. It's gotten longer. Hey, how's it going? So I feel like this is probably an hour or so. Hello! So I just asked, and the line to get into Club Cool is about a 35-40 minute wait right now. So I don't know if we'll do that today. But just to give you an idea of what Club Cool is, it is an exhibit that is sponsored by Coca-Cola, or more of a shop, I guess, where you can go in and you can buy all kinds of Coca-Cola merchandise, but they also have free samples of various sodas from around the world. So like different Coca-Cola products from around the world. Interesting ones, like I heard that there was one that was from China that was sort of like a barbecue flavor. And then of course they have Beverly, which is a soda. Yeah, this is what everybody's cheering for. Everybody's excited to get some Beverly. It's a very gross flavored soda that everybody loves to come and try because of how gross it is. And that's why Club Cool has such a following here. And also you can get, I don't know if you guys will even be able to see this, but they have various different floats and concoctions made from different Coke products that you can get inside of Club Cool. So the floats and full-size sodas do cost money, but over here just to the right, just kind of behind this cast member here, there are fountains that have free samples of the various flavors. And I think that, like today is a 45-minute wait. I think that if we come back, maybe in like a week, it'll be a 0-minute wait. You just walk right in. It's just such a long wait today because it is opening day of Club Cool. So over here by Mission Space, I wanted to come over and see where the entrance to a new restaurant called Space 220 will be in 5 days on September 20th. They're going to be opening, and you can see this will be the sign. They already have installed the sign. They just have it covered with a box so as not to confuse folks. But to get on the ride for Mission Space, you would go to the left, and to go to Space 220, you would go to the right. You can kind of see this box back here. That will be the entrance to Space 220. So you can kind of see the entrance to Mission Space here, and this will be the entrance to Space 220 behind this box here. And the idea behind Space 220 is that you are 220 miles above Earth. You enter into the restaurant through a virtual elevator. Basically, it'll be a room. There'll be a projection on the floor in the center of the room and a projection on the ceiling that you can look through, and it looks like you're headed out into space. And then when you get into the restaurant, you're surrounded by projections that show outside as if you were actually up in space looking out of a window into space. It's a neat concept. We have also found out what the menu looks like for Space 220, and it is a 3-course prefix menu. It is gonna be $79 per person for dinner, $55 per person for lunch, and that's a 3-course prefix menu at both. And then kids for lunch and dinner are $29. Pretty high-end restaurant here in EPCOT. We'll be here to give it a try. Probably not on opening day, but soon after, just to see what it's like and to see if it's worth the money. Here's something that I didn't know was here. There's a little plaque here that's talking about Spirit and Opportunity, which are Mars rovers that are still up on Mars, but they have some examples of the tread marks that they would leave on Mars. I don't know if they actually like drove the rovers over some wet cement to place it here at EPCOT, or if they just had an extra wheel that NASA was like, yeah, sure, you can kind of make the imprint. Or maybe even if Disney just sort of like made up what they thought the wheels would look like, or what the imprints would look like. I did want to mention that even though I entered the creation shop over there by the old Mouse Gear location, you could enter in over here in between Mac and Eats and over by Lobster Landing. There's also another entrance over towards the back of the shop, so to our left, just around the other side of this playground. So every person that ever asked me what to get at Food and Wine Festival, I always tell them to check out Flavors of From Fire, because last year this was great. We got the corned beef, some like corned beef with cheese on top of chips, and then we also got the whoopie pie, which just looks amazing. Nice chocolate, kind of like a muffin with some marshmallow and graham cracker inside of it. So I've got a bite that has a little bit of everything. It's got the corned beef, it's got the cheese, it's got the cheese curd, and it's on a chip. Just as good as it was last year. So delicious. Man, can't recommend this enough. I'm gonna make a bold statement here. The two best things at EPCOT's International Food and Wine Festival are that corned beef and the cowboy mac and cheese over here at Mac and Eats. That's my statement. Very delicious. I want to give you guys a cross section of the whoopie pie. Chocolate cake, marshmallow, graham cracker, chocolate ganache, and then a bottom of chocolate cake. There's candied bacon on there too. It looks so good. All right, let's try some of this whoopie pie. I also read up, it is smoked chocolate cake. It is excellent. So we are back behind Spaceship Earth now, kind of walking towards World Showcase. And for the 50th, all around all 4 parks, there are 50 different gold statues of different Disney characters, and this is one of them here at EPCOT, a gold statue of Figment. These things are a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be. It looks great. I can't wait to find the rest of them. Nice iridescent, this is the color that they call iridescent down here on this pedestal. A 50th medallion, and then a gold Figment. And then we've got out here at the entrance to World Showcase, Miguel and Dante. They look great. I love Dante. Dante is a fantastic character. And then we've got Rocket and Groot right here. And this is actually a great place because this is, you can see all of them. You see Dante and Miguel over there, and Rocket and Groot. And then as we turn in this direction, we've got Pooh and Hey Hey over there, and then Olaf. Oh, and Bruni down there on the bottom. And finally, Pooh and Hey Hey, at least finally in this area. So far we have seen 6 of the 50. We don't got many more to find. I mean, we do have many more to find, but we're well on our way to finding all 50. That was one of my favorite things. Like, overheard at Disney, there was somebody that was walking past me and they said, I don't know what just happened, but those people walked past me and it just got cold because there's air conditioning pouring out of the Mexico pavilion over here. But I think she thought they were ghosts. But I am just walking down here to see what the wait time is for Frozen Ever After. Also, I need to see some of these lightning lane signs. I haven't seen any yet. Well, it's not terrible. It's about a 40-minute wait. Still no lightning lane sign. This is one of the attractions that we believed was going to be a individual return time, like one of the ones that you would pay to go in the Fast Pass line or in the lightning lane line. So I wonder if that's why they haven't switched over the sign yet. Also, it's a heavily themed sign. I think we're gonna head over towards Soarin' and see if those have the lightning lane signs. We were walking back towards Spaceship Earth. I wanted to check and see if I could see any lightning lane signs over in the land pavilion. But first, I wanted to show you the Creation Shop entrance back here. And I'm actually gonna go through Creation Shop real quick and check and see what the Club Cool wait is, because if it's shorter, we might pop in there today. Also wanted to note that there is a popcorn, like a new popcorn stand right here outside the back end of Creation Shop. All right, so I checked the wait time for Club Cool. It was about still 30 minutes, so we'll come back a different day. Now we're headed over towards the land pavilion. Now we're gonna head inside. If we don't see any lightning lane signs, we still probably will ride Living with the Land because it's such a great ride. There is the lightning lane sign. over here at Living with the Land. So I think we are moving closer and closer to the release date of Disney Genie. All right, here we are. We're gonna ride Living with the Land real quick. One of my favorite rides in Epcot.
Beneath the surface of the land, roots trap water from the flowing mud, extracting precious nutrients and minerals. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil, one day become home to the American farm.
So if you've eaten corn recently, thank a buffalo. Bartleby Jones.
Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. Scientists from EPCOT and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests. More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world.
That's an interesting fact. The most popular fruit in the world is the banana.
Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. The common grains growing here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world.
Came over here by Soarin' as we got off of Living with the Land. And they've changed the sign here too for a lightning lane. All right, heading back through Epcot. Probably gonna head home now, but we'll stop by Club Cool one last time just to look at the line. Oh yeah, constantly long, all day long. So I think we'll definitely be back a different day to try Club Cool. So there you have it. That was our trip out to Epcot to go to the new Creation Shop. Creation Shop was awesome. I loved all the merch. We bought a bunch of stuff, so you guys are gonna see us wearing like some fun jackets coming up. I like how open and airy it is. I like the look of it, and I like the feel inside. They're so bright and like colorful, and it just felt nice to be in there. Epcot needed a big gift shop like that after Mouse Gear shut down, and I'm glad that it's back now. I'm glad that there is a large flagship gift shop here at Epcot with all kinds of merchandise. Spaceship Earth, fantastic as always. Love riding it. Also got to ride Living with the Land. Such a fun ride, one of my favorite rides here at Epcot. We also got to try, and I made the bold claim, my favorite foods from Food and Wine Festival. That darn corned beef was so good. So, like I said, if you're coming here and you're looking for like two things that like can't miss, that corned beef and that cowboy mac and cheese, give those a try. Really, really good. But all in all, a fantastic day at Epcot. We didn't even make it into World Showcase really. We did go in to kind of see like those gold statues, but that's as far into World Showcase as we made it. And we spent quite a bit of time here at Epcot. So, all in all, a fantastic day. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
So I'm Chris.
I'm Leanne.
And now it's time to pay the price.